EASports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon from TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, live third-round coverage of the Players. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Russell Henley is the leader. He's currently at 8 under. And our featured golfer, 4 shots back as we get things going. Frank, day 3 here at TPC Sawgrass and the Players. The golfer we're going to be following, the rookie, through that first test in making the cut. Now, it's all about stringing a couple of more good rounds together, and then, as you know, seeing where the chips fall.
Yeah, you can get birdies in bunches here at TPC Sawgrass. We know that, especially since they've added that drivable par 4 12. So I think just really worry about your own game once again on a Saturday and let the round come to you. You know, the par 5s are reachable. There's a couple of short par 4s out there. Take advantage of that. All of a sudden, you post the number come this afternoon, and that score, believe me, will stand up against anyone. It's a good shot, but does leave that little uphill putt, so that one will be slow.
And let's bring in Nota Begay, 4-time winner on tour, on this putt for birdie.
And not much up or downhill here, so speed not a consideration. All that needs to be looked at is the movement from left to right.
Nope. Safely in. It's a par here at first, and she'll remain at 4 under par. How about this second, a par 5?
Well, if you're brave, you try and flash it down that tree line down the left, but there's a couple of limbs that poke out. Every now and again, they catch an errant tee shot.
Now to the second. Frank, what do you make of this hole?
Well, over the years, we've seen more and more people hitting 3-wood off this tee. And 3-wood's normally easier to draw, and it doesn't run out down that right side.
Had the distance right, just a tad offline. How about the chances for getting it up and down from that spot?
Yeah, it's not in that thick stuff, Rich, so that's advantage number 1. Really lies pretty good. Yeah, I think it's a standard pitch.
Right around 6 feet here for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. And she'll move now to 5 under par. Now to par 3 third.
Not overly long, but 2 is a rarity here. Difficult green, and you don't see a lot of tee shots actually finish close here for some unknown reason.
That ball's going to wind up into that boomerang-shaped bunker in the back left area surrounding this third green.
Now from the bunker. Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. Yeah, no mistaking that one. That is a good par here at the third. And she'll stay 3 shots off the lead. This is really a fun hole here at TPC Sawgrass. A lot of excitement, a lot of action. A short par 4. The fourth is only 384 yards. The trouble here on that second shot, you can see the water in front. If you're not accurate, you misjudge the distance, you can pay a stiff price. That one a little straighter than the first 2 drives of the round. This going to be safely in the fairway here at 4. So after the big drive, this a short approach to the par 4. Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, this one's a little bit downhill overall, with a break from left to right to consider also.
Sensational, what a putt there from a long way out. That somehow goes down for a birdie. And she moves to 6 under par. 5th hole, good par 4, isn't it, Frank?
If ever a hole was built for Lee Trevino, who used to love to cut it, this would be the hole that just looks and screams for a shot that's hit left to right. And that's the only way really to avoid bunkers left and long, and that one that's all the way down the right side.
We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there. Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
A little short, a little left, but inside 10 feet, so even I can't really criticize that.
8 feet now for birdie. Yeah, there's another one. Back-to-back birdies here at 4 and 5. And she'll get it to 7 under. Well, this hole has it all. 393-yard par 4 sixth, and in fact, it was Pete Dye's favorite. He designed this golf course, and I think the reason he loved it so much was it incorporated all of the elements that he used in his design. It was visually intimidating, water trouble, and the premium on accuracy and strategic thinking. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and she'll remain one shot off the lead. We now arrive at the 451-yard par 4 7th, slight dogleg right with a seemingly endless fairway bunker and lateral water hazard running almost the entire length of the left side of the hole.
That's a good tee shot down the right side. The flag's a little tight on the right, so you might have to have a little think about this one.
So this, Iona, her second from the fairway.
Yes, it's 126 yards left to the flag. Pin in the back right portion of this green.
Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good.
Just went a little bit too far and a little bit to the right, but still, anything inside 10 feet is excellent on this hole.
6 feet now for birdie. Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And with it, she's got it now to 8 under par. But this par 3 will get your attention, no question about it. 237 yards. It's the longest par 3 here at TPC Sawgrass. And very simply, it requires a solid strike with a middle to long iron, maybe even a fairway wood. This is a hard hole. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Just 5 feet left. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and she's going to remain a shot back. Frank, what do you make of the final hole here on the front side, the 583-yard par 5 9?
Just depends on how much you want to risk here. If you hit a good drive down the right side, it's certainly gettable for 2, but you can make an absolute mess here at 9.
Hey, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Well hold, that's in for her par at the 9th. That'll mean this is a 32 on the front, 4 under par. Frank, now on to the 10th at Sawgrass.
A fairly straight par 4, but that's not the way to play it. You really want to go to the right, well away from the fairway bunker that runs all the way down the left side. That turns it into a little bit of a dogleg left. Then you're going to come across that front bunker into a green that, well, is anything other than flat.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. After a good tee shot, Iona, this, her second.
We have 124 yards left to the hole. Pin tucked in the front left-hand portion of the green today.
Another example of her excellent balance and timing, and that's a good shot.
An outside look here for birdie. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And she's going to stay at 8 under par. Now to the 11th, par 5.
Good tee shot, and then you certainly think about hitting a hybrid or a lofted fairway wood into this green that's really narrow, one of the narrowest on the golf course. There's a little pot bunker left of this green when you go for 2 that often swallows up that second shot if it's a little bit too conservative. But there's a lake there. Seen more than one ball splash in the pond over the years.
And that's where you need to be, back into the fairway on this par 5.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and she'll remain 2 shots off the pace. Now to the short par 4 12. It was redesigned for the 2017 players. Certainly you can drive it, but there is some risk involved, and that's the way it should be for a par 4 this short. That water on the left is right up against the green, so players have to make a decision here. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked. That's the benefit of really bombing a tee shot down there. You get a simple little chip, you knock it close, and looks like another birdie.
Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12. And she'll move to 9 under par. Frank, 17 gets so much attention here at the TPC Sawgrass, but 13, par 3, is exciting in its own right.
It is, and it's actually more difficult than 17. One of the reasons it's longer. and also the green here. 17 obviously has two sections in it, front and top. This has, I don't think there's a flat piece on it. And every now and again we watch a ball roll all over this green and actually find the cup for the odd ace.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. This going to be her second shot now at the par 3. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And she'll remain at 9 under. Frank, the 14th hole. A lot has happened here over the years.
I think it's the litmus test on the back 9. That's where things really start to heat up. It looks like a straightforward tee shot, but often the eyes wander to that water down the left side. And of course, if you think about that, you invariably fire the ball towards the right, where those hillocks and thick rough is, and virtually no chance of reaching the par 4 and 2.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Frank, challenging approach shot here at the 14th.
Yeah, there's some subtle mounds in this green. One that comes in on the right, and then another one that starts to come in about 2/3 of the way down on that left side. A little further right, a little further up. That would have been close.
Chance now for another birdie.
A great deal of success on the greens thus far, but this one's going to be a challenge.
Maybe gave that one a little too much credit and it missed on the high side. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And her score's going to stay right where it is. Such a good stretch of holes coming off that difficult 14th, now to the 470-yard par 4 15th. Again, demanding this tee shot. You have to be on your game. As simple as that. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Frank, what's the key on this approach here at the 15th?
Well, knowing exactly where that pin placement is, Rich. There's mounding, there's that little gut out of the right side of this green. If you miss your mark here, that ball can easily finish 30 or 40 feet away.
Third shot coming up now from the bunker. Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet, not too bad. This is a 9-footer. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And her score is going to stay right where it is. We begin the final stretch here at TPC Sawgrass with the reachable 523-yard par 5 16th. More water, more bunkers, more trees, and a narrow approach. Just some of the challenges here.
Well, somehow the ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage. Two solid shots, gets close to this par 5 green and 2. I know the ball's in the rough, but it's not too bad. With a good short game, perhaps birdie.
Now this for another birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And she's into double figures now at 10 under par. Everyone who's been there will tell you the walk from 16 green to 17 tee is one of the nervier walks you will ever make in this sport, and for good reason. That one flirted with the water, comes up short, though it is on terra firma. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And she's going to hold on at minus 10. People always talk about 17 being visually intimidating. Frank, what about 18?
If there's a little bit of wind off the right, the tee shot is so much easier. But if that wind is coming off the water, not only do you see the water and the wooden bulkheads, you see all the rough and the trees on the right. And of course, then you start bringing 5, 6, 7, even 8 into play. That's what makes this tee shot so hard.
Oh, this is right up that left side. Gonna need to get lucky. Yep, into the water here at 18. So now, after the penalty stroke adage, she'll find a good spot to take her drop and then get ready for what'll be her third shot. Frank, it's all about focus and positive imagery, isn't it, here on this approach shot at the 18th?
You have to be precise with your target here. You can't be looking left at the water or mounds on the right. Plus, there's all the mounding on the screen. So, in the end, look at the flag, aim at the flag, go there.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And she'll drop back to 3 shots off the lead. So for our featured golfer, they're right in striking distance, Frank. Only 3 shots off the pace through 54 holes.
Yeah, still a great opportunity, I think, to have a win, Rich. I know it's going to take a really good, perhaps great round to do it, but you're in contention.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.